Thank you for tuning into Local, Live and International with your host, Sam Green, welcoming you to another week that was like any other week, 7 days in a week, 1 day of rest. And life goes on. We had Shlomo Carbine again, same as last week, but a different song. It was Shalom Aleichem. And we have a nice day. Someone from Sydney, Neville Kay, set me down a few songs, only one which is compatible with my system, which I'll have to get back to him. He's an artist, and we will be interviewing him next week about his music. He's quite a prolific songwriter in his own right. He used to live in Melbourne, now he lives in Sydney. His wife lived in Sydney, so he went up there and lives. He's also a teacher, probably a teacher of music and many things. Anyway, we'll start off with his song, which is basically called Simple Call. Love conquers all. Love, love, love. Love conquers all. I did not see the writing on the wall. I did not follow my broken heart when you wrote your name upon me. Love conquers all. Love, love, love. Love conquers all. Love, love, love. Love conquers all. Yes, you're still listening to Local, Live and International with your host Sam Green. We had three songs. Neville Kay, that's the letter K, so it's Neville Kay. Just look him up on the search engines. He's got a good voice too, but unfortunately we only got the instrumental today. And then we had Tracy Chapman. She's a famous singer. What do you say? African American. And Why, it's called, the name of the song. And then the last song was Love, Love, Love by Sam Green and Time Machine. That's Peter Mann and myself. That's our second last album. I was going to play Blowing in the Wind, but I couldn't line it up in time. But the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Life goes on. Life, we must be strong. Face the dawn and the day that comes. To enjoy every moment and be part, to build on your foundations of today, what you need for tomorrow. That's all we ask. And be happy with your lot of life. Like sitting on the dock of the bay. And no matter how you look at it, music is in the soul of man, and for that way, woman too. For humankind, we need music to get by. If we hear the sounds of music, our heart lifts. Otis Redding, no longer with us on this planet. He died at a young age, but he wrote a lot of nice songs, like Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, Wasting the Time. And then we had Nissim. Nissim is a teacher in one of the Jewish schools in Melbourne, and he's a beautiful music teacher. He has a studio there. He performs from time to time. I think he performed on Yom Ha'atzmaut, if I'm not mistaken. Arik Einstein was the last song. Arik Einstein, when you live on a kibbutz or a moshav or anywhere, and you got time to listen to music, Arik Einstein is your man, I reckon. He's poetic justice in life, and life is what you make it, and a bit of time to yourself and just good songs here and there is very good. Life is sweet, life is wonderful. And the weather here, one day perfect the next, and even better the next day, such as the weather here in our shtetl or our town. our city of Melbourne and our suburb of Caulfield. This is beaming out as far as North Caulfield to South Caulfield and far beyond to Central Caulfield, overlooking the Caulfield Park where the ducks are wandering in the wet and the trees are swaying. What can I say that hasn't been said so many times before saying it again? Life goes on. I think I'll have a cup of coffee and recharge my batteries like Nissan talks about. And time is a traveller. We have to be what we must be and enjoy the row of life that we're on. You're listening to Local, Live and International with your host, Sam Green. I have to say that so I remember who I am, otherwise I forget who I am. In this shtetl, we all get by. The Heart of the City by David Bornstein. He's playing around different places. Look him up in the Jewish News or on the net. That's a way to find him. Also, before then, we had Jude Pearl, who, if you can read this, I think it is. If you can read my mind, I think it is, or something. I don't know what. I didn't. It doesn't show on the computer, but it's something like that. Jude Pearl. Look her up. She's on different places. It's Pearl, P-E-R-L, not the other spelling. And Jude, J-U-D-E. She's got a nice voice. She was taught at Monash how to compose music and how to play it. She's very good. So are most of the musicians who play or lend me their music to play on this program. Program. What can we do that's different? 8 days a week. That's probably about all I can say. 8 days.
Yalla yalla ya lili. Yalla yalla ya lili.
1674, Lion, Melbourne's Jewish radio. Don't you know, talking about a revolution, revolutions come and go, but you have to learn from the sands of time, learn from the ancestors of our past and the elders and the learned people who says time for everything on this planet. There's no need for a revolution. It only causes blood and anarchy and whatever. As long as we have a home and a heart and a roof over our heads, that's the main thing. Life goes on. So that song was Tracy Chapman talking about revolution. Before then it was Sam Green, Blowing in the Wind. The song is written by Bob Dylan, but he gave me permission to sing it. I thank him for it, and I recorded it. Thank you. Before then was Shlomo Carbine. Can't read it, but it sounds good. Shlomo Carbine. A lot of his songs are in the synagogues and shuls around the world. His legacy lives on. His spirit in song and form lives further on. He's got his daughter plays different places in New York, I think mainly. If last time I saw it, maybe Israel too. They've got another thing in Israel called Jacob's Ladder, which is a music festival twice a year up north. Very good if you're going, or if you're a musician, try and get into it. Jacob's Ladder Festival. Before Shlomo Carbine was the 8th day. Yalla Bibi or Lily or something. And the 8th day, I see their advertisements in the streets, so they know what they're doing. Heaven knows we all know what we're doing. We're just living from day to day, enjoying life, and what must be, must be. The future's not ours to see. Say Sirah, Sirah. And that was Doris Day, and She was a good singer in her time. Pajama Game and other songs like that. So we haven't got a little bit of time left. What can I play for the time being? I'll work it out and